Kibitz. Hey, y'all.
Ooh-wee.
I ain't seen y'all in a month of Sundays.
I know.
Right.
It's been a while.
Welcome in, everybody in the chat. Thank you for being here. And welcome back to Cruise Kibitz, where we give you all the advice that you didn't ask for.
Every bit.
And we done cruise together, y'all, so we got a lot to give, right, ladies?
Yes.
A lot of opinions.
Opinions. Yes.
Let's see who we got in the chat. Ray Mel and Event Yours is going back and forth. Ray said first, but Event Yours said, no, I was first earlier. You cheated, Ray.
Oh, wow.
Not y'all calling each other out.
Right.
Let's see. Ray said, who, me? And Eventual says, y'all changed the link. We didn't change the link, though, but we are live in multiple places. So you may have seen it on Sid Cruiser. You may have seen it on Team Reach. You may have seen it on Parkers on the Go. Or you may be here at the Cruise Kibitz channel. But either way, we appreciate you being here on whatever platform you chose to sign in on today. So welcome in, welcome in. We have Keisha H in the building. Hey, Keisha.
Hey, Keisha.
And Red Mel Reese dropped some emojis in here. Elbow cough. I'm glad you're coughing in your elbow because we saw a lot of people not doing that. So Parkers on the Go says, send stars to show your support. Y'all better send them some stars, y'all. Welcome to the Facebook community. That's right. We're on Facebook on Parkers on the Go and Team Reese today. So we got a lot of platforms going here. Let's see. We have Deborah Webb Stokes. Hi, Deborah.
Hey,
Good
Deborah.
Evening, Deborah.
And Parker's on the Go saying, hey, fam, happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
And look at y'all. Y'all get our faces, our voices, and us in the chat. We're some hardworking ladies. Hardworking ladies.
Everywhere.
Let's talk about all things Icon. I'm with it.
Yes.
And then we got some people in the chat that were on the Icon with us. I see on the Go with YOLO is here.
Yes.
Hey, y'all.
Yes. Of course, Ray and Brandon were there as well. And let's see, we got Angels. I think I can. Hey, Angel.
Hey, Angel.
Welcome, Angel. And Ray Mel Reese is saying, Cruise Kibitz. Liam's having fun. Hi, Liam. Welcome in.
Hey, Liam.
Hey, Liam.
All right. Parker's on the Go saying, welcome, everyone. Even Nightbot is here today. Hey, Nightbot. Welcome in.
Nightbot.
Thanks for doing your job. Let's see. Eventual said, oh, y'all right. I stand corrected. I clicked the Parkers on the Go link. It's all good. We just happy you're here.
Yes.
Welcome into all 31 people that are watching. Please do us a favor and click the like button on whatever channel you're watching from. We would greatly appreciate that. And if you are not already subscribed to Cruise Kibitz, please know we do have an actual Cruise Kibitz YouTube channel where we could really use your love and support there. So give that a like as well if you can. Miss Deborah is saying hi. Ed Finley is saying good evening, ladies. Hi,
Ed. How are you?
Hey, Ed.
And Leanne, who was also on the cruise with us. Hey, Leanne, welcome. Thank you for being here. Ken Hill says, hello, beautiful ladies. Hey, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
Brian saying, hey, everyone. First time watching your live. Oh, well, welcome, Brian.
Yay.
Thank you for being here. Miss Lady D is saying, hey, Miss Lady D.
Hey, Miss Lady D.
We got Florida Cruises in the building. We had a great time on the Icon.
Yes.
It was an awesome time. Indeed, it was.
It was a time.
It was a time. Angel saying, hey, and let's see, Michelle. I'm trying to get through them a little faster so we can get, because I know y'all came to hear the Icon conversation. Michelle Love saying, hey, everyone. Hi, Michelle. And Leanne says, first time watching Cruise Kibitz. Well, thank you, Leanne.
Thank you for watching.
Yes, we promise we won't be gone so as long as we have been gone in the past. We'll be back, y'all. Sig is saying, hey to Brian. And Travel Vibe said, let me change to the travel channel. Oh, hey.
Okay, then.
That's right. Travel Vibe with Angel. Welcome in. And Sig is saying, hey to Michelle. Let's see. Who did I miss?
That's Clarence typing. No,
Oh, that's Clarence.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Travel Vibe said, hey to Leanne. Ed said, 3 beautiful ladies on a Wednesday night. There is nothing better. Well, thank you so much,
Okay.
Ed.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate that.
Ed.
We like being buttered up. I don't
We do. Just keep it coming.
know.
Don't quit.
And Deborah said it's also her first time. So welcome to everyone. If it's your
Deborah.
first time here, if you're not familiar, Cruise Kibitz is our baby. It is myself, Kiki from Team Reach Travels, Siobhan from Parkers on the Go, and Sid Cruiser. All have had made this amazing podcast that we talk all things cruising. And so it's always a good time when we chat anytime, but when we're able to get on a ship together, there's just something really special about that. And we had to come back and tell you guys about our time on Icon. So
Yes.
without further ado, let's get into some of the Icon talk. G Fox, what's up, family? Welcome in. Right.
I know I ain't do it right, but I tried.
That's all right. A for effort. All right, we have an Icon question, actually. Florida Cruiser said, were any of you at the first Wizard of Oz show? We were there and they had technical problems. I was not. Were you ladies at the first Wizard of Oz show?
I wasn't at the first one. I went to, I don't know if it was the second or third night, but our show, went off. So, yeah. But I heard about the first show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely heard the details about it.
You heard the details?
Yeah, heard the details about it. But we weren't at that particular one. I think we ended up going with you guys, Kiki, to that version of it. And then
what am I thinking? Of course,
we ended up getting double booked because we had the Aqua show, and then the ship was swaying so much. The Aqua show got canceled, so we had to leave Wizard of Oz halfway through to go to the Aqua show so we can make sure we can get both shows in.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what made me nervous about having that book for the last night, because I was like, okay, now they're having technical problems. If something go wrong on the last night, that's it. We don't get to see it. So thankfully, it made it all the way through, though, and it was a great show.
It was an awesome show. I really enjoyed it. So
yes. LF McKinley wants to know, how was your birthday, Sid?
it was good. And this was last year. Unfortunately, last year I was on the ship with not unfortunately last year.
I was about to say, dang.
The nerve.
I put the unfortunately in the wrong place. Last year I went on a cruise. That's what we did, the Celebrity Summit.
Yes.
And unfortunately, this year I wasn't on a ship for my birthday. That's what I meant to say. But I still managed to have a good time, here at home. I went to our favorite Mexican restaurant in the neighborhood.
Our restaurant by our apartment.
Yes. Well, Cheryl pays the rent.
You guys are always welcome anytime. But yeah, so I did that and went to see One Love. So it was a great evening, So.
Wonderful. And yes, we did spend Sig's birthday with her on the Celebrity Summit last year, which we all have vlog footage out about that. So if you haven't seen that, definitely go back, check out some of those videos. We had Julian Ware came in. Hey Julian, what's up, fam?
Hey,
Julian was also on the ship with us. Glad to have you here, bro. And Andre Davis came in, and welcome to you. And look, Julian is here, and the warehouse is here.
And the warehouse.
Yeah, there you
go. So let's talk about some Icon stuff, y'all. We got a few things. Listen, we have a few topics picked out, but you guys throw your questions into the chat. I know y'all got questions. Everybody is seeing content come out about Icon. If you guys have questions, throw them in. If you have comments, throw them in. And if you were there, definitely let us know your take on what we're talking about too.
Yes.
So let's talk about embarkation. Siobhan, can you tell us what your embarkation experience was like for Icon of the Sea?
I'm so surprised at how smooth embarkation was, just because of everything that was happening the night before. And Royal sent out like so many emails like, don't come until you're supposed to, don't show up. Don't show up. Don't show up. And you know us, we're like content creators. We're going to go anyway. We're going to do what we're going to do. I don't care what you say.
Whatever.
We're still going. Right. But it was like a marathon the day before. They were expecting traffic to be really bad. Well, the day of embarkation day. Then the night before, WWE was in town, and we happened to be downtown in the Bayside area where all the stuff was happening, really close to port. So, and traffic was horrible. So we were just like, okay, this is going to be bad. We're going to make sure that we leave in time enough to get to the port in time. And I mean, we were on the ship in like 8 to 10 minutes. I don't even think it was really that long. Like it was such a smooth process getting on the ship. Once we got out of our Uber, we were like within 10 minutes we were on the ship.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much what my experience was too. Sig, is that what your experience was as well?
Yeah, well, I had a 1:30 embarkation time, and I was so worried about, like traffic being bad and everything, that I got there probably 10:30 or something like that. And I saw they did have the lanes set up for, your different check-in times. But even when I got there that early, they first of all, they weren't even checking your time. You just got in a line, and then they were alternating, letting people go from each line. So even my 1:30 line, they were still letting people in. So I just got in the 11:30 line, and just the first line, just because honestly, it didn't matter.
Right. Obviously, y'all left this open for me. So
right, exactly.
So yeah, got right on, and I mean, that was a smooth process. I was pretty surprised because I was expecting the worst. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember we all boarded Wonder together in December of 2022, I believe it was.
Good gracious.
Yeah, right. It's crazy how long ago that was.
Yeah.
But I remember there being traffic even for that. And I know it was a different port, but it was kind of a similar situation because it was their first sailing out of where were we? Port Canaveral.
Yeah.
It was their first sailing. And so it was a lot of traffic. And so I had that in the back of my mind, like, Lord, Icon even bigger. What's this gonna be like?
Right.
Smooth sailing, didn't hit no traffic.
Right.
The whole terminal was like decked out in Icon everything. All over the parking lot, the parking garage, like everywhere was just Icon. So people were really, really excited about it. You can tell when people were getting on. You could tell the people that were on board were excited to see us. We were excited to get on. It was just a good time, good feeling.
Yeah, the energy was crazy. Like I didn't even feel like, most of the times when you're getting on new ships, you're probably more so nervous about how it's going to go, or just making sure that everything is going to go okay. And like you always do that thing of like when you go to the airport and you check for your passport 45 times, like just to make sure that you have it. Like I didn't feel any of that energy. It was like so much excitement that had been built up for over 2 years. And then it was like, man, okay, we paid for it, first of all. So I guess once you got over that hump, you weren't depressed about that anymore. We were able to like, okay, we're getting excited again. And then once we got on the ship, I was just like, man, like I just can't wait to get one step closer. I didn't have any of that nervous energy. So I mean, I had a great embarkation.
Yeah, it was, you're always, that whole gangway experience and getting on the ship. I mean, that's always exciting. But to me, there was even extra excitement. And I mean, maybe because like Siobhan said, I mean, we booked so far out and there was and it was like this one, like I book early all the time, but the difference was Icon. I mean, from the day that we booked until the day that we boarded the ship, there was like constant talk about the Icon. I booked 2 years out, on other cruises, and there's no talk about it until we're actually on the cruise. And if it's not an inaugural, there's no talk. So
right.
So yeah, this one was different, and it was very exciting. So
yes.
Yeah, so Adventures of Spirits had a question. Did they do all that for Wonder of the Seas? I was not on the inaugural Wonder of the Seas, so Siobhan is probably a good person to answer that question.
Wonder of the Seas was not as big as Icon was. Even Brandon and I had even talked about it before, and I think we may have mentioned it in lives before. Like, we were just hoping that they would do the embarkation, they would do the inaugural selling so much different and better than they did Wonder, because Wonder just kind of felt like, yes, it was the excitement of being on, at that time, the largest ship in the world, but the pomp and circumstance was not as great as it was for Icon. Like, it was a completely different experience. There was not no fireworks. You had the, regular royal dancers doing the sail away dance. There was like no DJ. It was just like, we're sailing away now. And then the water cannons, and that was it. So Icon compared to Wonder is a complete like 180. Like, it was such a different experience. I think just being around all the people at the time when we were on Wonder, and of course, we were young babes in the game back then, so we were like starstruck. We were like, oh my gosh, okay, we were trying to jump in as many lives as we could, but at the same time, the people made the experience of the inaugural for Wonder. Royal didn't really push out for Wonder like they did for Icon. It was just completely different.
I definitely don't remember 2 years of fanfare for Wonder at all. No. I remember some excitement around, hey, the biggest ship in the world coming, but nothing like when Icon sailed into Miami, y'all. Right. I don't remember nothing like that for Wonder. No. Icon sailed into Miami like with his foot on the ground, like, I'm here. Like, yes. I don't want to say no bad words on here, but it's like, I'm here. Like, I'm like,
did a couple of pins and everything. I'm like, okay, what's going on here?
Right. I remember even we were able to book Wonder a month before it sailed for the inaugural. Oh, wow. Yeah, like, we didn't book it. We had Disney booked. We canceled Disney to book Wonder. So we only booked it a month out. And it was like, it was just not as much pomp and circumstances around it. Like, the fact that we could still get on the ship for the price that we got on the ship for.
I was going to say, it wasn't like $7,000 or $8,000.
It was. I think it was like $2,200.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was a month before sailing of the inaugural.
Wow.
Speaking of costs, Liam says, I hear that it costs over $6,000 plus for an inside cabin now.
It does. Yeah. I had someone quote. I just quoted someone for September of this year, which is supposed to be the lowest point in an ocean view, and it was over $6,000 for ocean view in September.
Wow. So, Warehouse, I do see your question about our best onboard experience. We're going to come back to that one because we have that down to talk about. But since we're already talking about cabins, one of the things that we wanted to talk about was the experience with the cabins, right? So, Siri, why don't you share what type of cabin you had and what your thoughts were about it?
So I had a balcony cabin, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But one thing I would say about the balcony cabin, especially after getting off the Celebrity Ascent, I noticed that the balcony cabin to me was smaller. Now on the Celebrity Ascent, I had a solo cabin, and I could swear those cabins were the same size. I said I was going to come home and look up the dimensions, but so I haven't done that yet. But it looked like it was smaller. It just felt like it was smaller. But I love the the same, like the panel controls that we had, for the lighting and the room temperature, and then the fact that it was on the app, same as the Celebrity Ascent. Oh, the bathroom. I love the bathroom. Oh, that shower.
Yes.
That, to me, it was spacious, so to the point where I could actually pull down a towel and just dry off in the shower area, not touch anything. I'm like,
right.
This is unheard of, on a ship. And I could go on and on. I want to save some for you all, but
I'm just agreeing.
Outlets in the bathroom and the port connections throughout all of the room. This was, I enjoyed this room. It was modern, up to date. Everything, like, for if you're a cruiser that needs to work, not only you can work around the ship, but you have just several outlets and ports in the room to connect and recharge and everything. I never turned on the TV, so I can't tell you how that was.
But TV.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, we did, but I don't think I paid much attention to it.
We used it only for like looking at the room service menu. That's pretty much
it served its purpose.
Yes. So we had a few people that came in we want to say hi to, and then we'll talk about the rooms that Siobhan and I had. Let's see who came in. Cruise Nuts came in. Lisa Jameson is here. Local Black Girl XO, welcome. Sybil Hefner, welcome in, cousin. Let's see, we got Liam already. Destination Fun came in. Hello.
Hello.
Maple Happy Global. Welcome to you. Rashida Bennett. Hey, cousin. That's my cousin, y'all.
Hey, cuz. This our cousin. Hey, cousin.
Look, two of my cousins in here. I love y'all. Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. And I think that's it that came in since the last time we talked. But so Siobhan, you want to talk about the room you had?
Yes. So we had a Central Park infinite veranda balcony. Sorry, I got to put Nightbot in timeout. They're being unruly.
Sorry. One pause for 1 second, Siobhan.
Yeah.
We have 43 people in the building. If you've not hit the like button, please do that for us. And if you are not subscribed to Kibitz is our actual podcast channel. You may be tuned in from Team Reese or Parkers on the Go or Sig Cruiser. Please do us a huge favor and subscribe to the Kibitz channel as well. Please. Okay, back to you, Siobhan.
I am probably one of the only people on the face of this earth that like that balcony. I love it. I think I like the fact that you do have access to the inside and the outside whenever you want. And to me, I feel like for the Central Park, you know how we love Central Park anyway, just from wonder, just being able to go out and sit on the balcony and just listen to the music and take in the scenery of that area. But for me, I think I like the option of being able to close off when I want to, but also take in when I want to. And the sound barrier in that cabin was really good as far as that window is concerned. I know that was a lot of the questions that we had. Also, another question that we had about that cabin was, could people see inside their cabin? Well, of course. Of course they could, just because, there's cabins across from each other. But, I mean, they give you plenty of ways to, block people out so they don't see inside. You have the automatic curtain, and then you have the curtain that separates the bedroom or the cabin from the veranda. So you have 2 layers of protection, but we're people watchers. So we like just being there. I saw probably just about everybody that's probably here that was on that ship walk through Central Park. But I mean, I like to watch, people watch and just sit back and listen to music. I did some work sitting there. I edited videos. So for me, the cabin was amazing. The only complaint I have is that we never found that hidden closet behind that mirror. We did not. What? When I found out when I watched Sig's room tour.
Oh my gosh,
there was a closet there.
They hid that real well. They hid it real well.
I found it for the room tour, then forgot completely about it. I mean, we didn't use it because I forgot about it.
Yeah. We didn't really use it either. I don't even think we put anything in the safe this time, because I was like, if it's that easy to forget this thing is here, it's that easy to forget my stuff is here.
Yeah, I can see that.
They had the same type deal on Ascent though. I never knew that until I saw Addie and Terry's video, and I was like, there was a freaking closet right there the whole time. I just never knew it.
It was so
hidden closet. Let us know it's a closet, because we need all the space we can. We're content creators. We be bringing all this stuff.
Right.
Let us know where the closet's
at. Yolo said we lost closet space with this ship. I agree with.
Yes.
The actual closet itself, where you hang your clothes, there was less space in there. Yeah. Even though they had all these additional shelves and little nooks and crannies for you to store stuff, the actual closet space I thought was a lot less than what I'm used to.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yep. I actually had a similar room to the room Siobhan had. We had the Central Park balcony, but it was not the infinite veranda. It was the regular veranda, regular balcony, Central Park. I enjoyed the room. I liked that we got to hear jazz music at night. I love that part of it. I did not like that we lost the closet space, because y'all know I take a lot of stuff. I need all the closet space I can get. And I love that this is something I have not experienced in a ship before. The pull-out couch, sofa bed for RJ, it was a full-size bed. And most of the time when you get onto a ship, it's just the couch portion. Right. So it's almost like a twin. This was a full-size bed. Now, it took up a lot of space in the cabin when you pulled it out. So I didn't care for that as much, but the trade-off was perfect. RJ had all the room he needed, which means he wasn't trying to climb in our bed ever. He enjoyed his spot. He had his space. The only other thing I can think of, we had a very high balcony. I think we were on deck 14. The pool decks start at 15. So we could hear pool deck music all day long inside.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We were busy running the ship all the time, so we didn't spend a whole lot of time in the cabin. But to be in your cabin and have expected to just be able to chill out and hear jazz music, imagine my surprise when I could hear, all the pool deck music all day long. Everything but jazz. So other than that, it was a good cabin though. I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Now, did either one of you ladies experience what I saw in other people's vlogs where they had the little creaks in their cabin? They could hear the little creak noise.
I heard creaks and bumps and everything during the night, but I think I was just too gone to even worry about it. I heard it, but I didn't. It sounded like somebody was knocking at the door at one point. And but it was never enough to make me get up or anything. It was like, okay, what's that? But I never did anything about it. So couldn't have bothered me too much. So
yeah.
Leanne said, I love the shower. I know a woman designed that shower.
She had to.
So let's see. We got any more questions in here? On the go. Oh, Liam said, I drive for a living, so it's kind of hard to work from the ship. Oh, they were talking about working from the ship. Did any of you ladies work from the ship aside from like the YouTube work? Was there other work that took place? All right.
No.
Not on this one.
Liam said, but isn't Royal supposed to have that new internet, Starlink? You know what? I didn't have internet to talk about down, but the internet was not good the first couple days for me. I struggled with it. I think it got better as the week went on, but initially it wasn't that good.
Yeah, I don't recall having any issues with the internet at any time.
That's good.
If it did, maybe it was a glitch or something, and I don't remember it. So yeah, I don't recall any major issues with the internet. So
yeah. Local Black Girl XO said, did y'all ever figure out what the strange smell was from the ship?
Oh, goodness.
I did not find out what that was. It was awful, though.
It was awful. And I was on deck 8, and it was like, embarkation day, when I'm going to find my room for the first time, it's like there's this god-awful smell. I'm like, okay, this is a new ship. Why would I didn't expect to, smell something awful like that on this ship. So yeah. But that happened like on and off several times.
See, and I didn't have that experience. I only smelled it one time, and because I was looking at people, I was like, "Where is everybody talking about this smell?" We only got it. We got it once. We came out of our cabin. We were on deck 11, and we came out of our cabin, and I was like, "Oh, no, like okay." But then, like people were saying, it was like in the dining room. I was like, I didn't smell any of that.
Yeah,
I smelled it on the way to the dining room.
Now, lobster night, it smelled like lobster.
No, lobster night was when it smelled like that. I think for us, because that was the first lobster night. So the first sea day, that was the first time we went to the main dining room, and that's when we smelled it. We were like, "What is that?" And I was like, "I hope that ain't my lobster smelling like that."
No, I didn't get it.
Yeah. We had a few more people that came in. Captions Paul is in the building. Welcome.
Hello.
Barbara Cooper saying hello, Cheryl and everyone.
That's my mom.
Oh, hey,
Mom.
Hey, well, Mom. I think, let me see. That's my mom.
We also have Margaret Logan who came in. Welcome in, Margaret. And let's see. Leanne said it actually started in the restaurant and worked its way up to the floor. See, I smelled it in the restaurant. Bad. We had M74 who came in. This is the first time I'm hearing about this smell from you guys. No other vloggers have mentioned it.
Oh, there's been other vloggers that's talked about it. That's where I saw it the most is other people. We only, like I said, we only had that experience once, like on our deck, but I never smelled it anywhere else.
Yeah, we definitely had it. I know I put it in our stories, but I'm pretty sure I put it in the vlog too.
You did.
Yeah,
You did.
it was
I
bad.
know at least 3 times, and 2 going to my room on deck 8. I know a couple of times I, came across it. So yeah.
Yeah. Local Black Girl XO said, I just subbed to the podcast channel. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, Sybil Hefner has a question about the food. Hey, was the food better on this? So, I think she means better than, because the live I did the other day was about the MSC food.
Oh, okay.
The answer to that question is yes. Was it better than the cruise that we were on together prior to Icon, though?
No.
I'm gonna have to say no.
It's gonna be hard to find a cruise that's gonna beat that Celebrity Ascent cruise as far as food is concerned.
Yeah.
Like
The scent.
yeah, no. The Ascent got my nose in the air. Like
Yeah.
food now. I didn't even know cruise food was supposed to taste like that. So
Right. Should I be looking at food like this now? Like
right.
This is not Ascent worthy.
And it's crazy because they're sister companies, but
Yeah.
no, it was not the same.
I had buffet food on Celebrity Ascent that was better than specialty dining food
Oh wow.
on Icon.
Ooh,
That's
that
how
says a
good the
lot.
Ascent food was.
Ooh, because you paid for that. So that if I paid for it, I expect that food to be like melt like butter.
Exactly. But the food was not bad. Don't take it wrong. The food was not bad on Icon.
Right.
So when you're measuring it against the Ascent,
Yeah.
that's a high bar.
Right.
Yeah.
And remember, we just came off of Ascent in November? Might as well say December. It was like the last day of November we came off of that ship.
Mm-hmm.
And then jumped right on Icon in January. So we got them Ascent vibes fresh. I'm
gonna tell you guys, y'all know I had NCL in between both.
Yeah.
I had Ascent, NCL, and Royal.
Mm-hmm.
NCL was trying to bump up against the wall on Ascent. Now they had some good food. Yeah,
really?
They had some good food. I didn't have a meal where I was just like, I just can't do it. There was not one bad meal. It wasn't Ascent level, but it was. Yeah, no, they had good food on that ship.
Okay. Well, I have not sailed on NCL yet.
Me either.
I'm trying to since some of my family in here, I'm trying to talk my family into maybe trying to NCL together. So I hope y'all listening. The food was real good.
The food is good now. The food is real good. I saw a kid every morning for breakfast. I don't know. Me and that kid went to breakfast every morning, same time, and I swear he had a loaf of French toast. I mean, like a loaf of bread of French toast in his plate every single morning.
Oh my God, he must have really enjoyed it.
It was good.
So we have some more people that came in. So Jess, let's go, Jess. Our sister. Hey.
Yes, our sister.
Feeling D travels free in the building. Hello. Welcome in. And I see someone is saying hello, Shari, but I think I missed Shari coming in. So if you're here, hey.
Hey, Shari.
And let's see who else. We got Deborah already. Okay, I think we said hello to everyone.
Yes.
And then we have some more questions here. So someone asked about the food. Liam said, can you believe that they announced another Oasis class ship even after the Icon class was built? Yes, I believe it, because as we were coming off the Icon, they were telling us all about the Star and trying to get us to book it. So yes, I absolutely believe Icon did what they did. I mean, Royal Caribbean did what they did.
And Utopia was supposed to be the last of the last of the last Oasis class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. You see where that went? They're going to keep building them. They're going to keep building them. Somebody, let me try to go back and find the comment, because somebody said what Royal is doing, and I want to make sure we say that one. Where did it go? It was basically saying they're going to continue to capitalize on all of
that was
Keisha.
Keisha.
Yeah, that was Keisha. Yeah. I can't find the comment though. I'm sorry, Keisha. I know I saw it, but yeah, basically they're going to continue to capitalize on all of these opportunities that they can and make money left and right, because by the time Utopia sells, they'll be pushing Star or whatever else. What do they call it? Like Oasis 7.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Yeah.
So just a quick question, sidebar. Are you guys, now that we've done Icon, are you ready for smaller ships?
No, no. I really like the big ships. I just came off of a smaller ship, and while
Okay.
I enjoyed my time there, I like big ships.
Okay. Okay.
What about how y'all feel about it?
For me, I don't know. I have to see because in my mind, I'm saying, hey, I still like the mixture of, big and small ships. But yeah, we just got off the Ascent. Now, in January, the first week of January, I was on the Horizon, which is not, like a baby ship either. So it's not as big as the Ascent or Icon, but it's a nice size. And then, Icon after that. So, uh, my next cruise will be on a smaller ship, I think. So I'll see how I feel, but in my mind, I'm saying no. I could still go on a smaller ship because I appreciate like the differences and first of all the differences in price. I appreciate that, and also just the differences in experiences every time I cruise. So, but we'll see after I get on another small ship, and I'll see how I feel after that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm definitely ready for a. I love, and I'm a big ship girl. I'll say it all day, but I'm ready for a newer mid-size ship. Like
Mhm.
I
Yes.
think Yolo said, I
Yeah.
need a newer mid-size
Yes.
ship.
Mhm.
I want some of the big ship amenities in a newer mid-size ship. So
Yes.
Now,
yeah,
yeah, I agree. Now that would be great if they take some of those big ship amenities and put them on mid-size or smaller ships. Now, yeah, I would
yeah,
love to feel that. Hmm.
yeah.
That's a good point because I
Yeah.
like I still really want to try like Odyssey of the Sea. Like I haven't been
Hmm.
on one of those sailings. It's smaller than Oasis and Icon, but it has things that they don't have, like bumper cars and iFly and
Yeah,
all those kind of
yeah.
things that aren't on the Icon and Oasis class ships. So I think it's still worth trying something
Mhm.
smaller, but I do like big ships though.
Yes.
So we have kind of a combined question here. So we head down to talk about our favorite location on the ship. I'm going to combine this because the warehouse actually had a question about what was your best onboard experience on Icon.
Hmm.
So you ladies pick. You can tell us your favorite location or your favorite onboard experience. And why don't we start with you, Cheryl?
I'll go with location, and this is going to be a tough one to figure out because
I already know the answer.
Right. Oh, I wonder what it is.
I wonder where it is.
I'm just
you know what?
looking over my shoulder to find it.
I'm just gonna pick something and say the Overlook.
The Overlook. Oh no! Put it
Ooh.
on the
I swear, the Overlook. That's the one place that put me off. Y'all know I had my little red book and everything. My plans all laid out, for every day, what I'm gonna vlog and what I want to do, the questions I want to answer, and then I met the Overlook. That Overlook interrupted my plans, almost every day. I just love the area. The First of all, the appearance, the design, the music, the bar, the seating, the pods. I mean, it's oh goodness. I just fell in love with that place, and I really did like feel like, okay, this is my room. Okay, y'all can use this space, for a little bit while I'm here, but y'all don't have to go. But it was a good time. That was my favorite space and my favorite experience because it was just so relaxing, especially the seating that they had where you can lay back, lay out, and just listen to the music. You're watching the ocean. You got a big open view. That was my space. Yeah, I
So
kind of like
Yolo said when she saw you, you was in the cut and on Surfside, and after that, you was in Overlook. The first place I saw Sig was on Surfside too. So that's just because you made it there first before you got the Overlook.
I went to check out some other spaces too, but I lived in the Overlook, and I had somebody to comment to me. They were like, "You can sleep anywhere on the ship." Yes, a place like this, yes, I can.
So, what about you, Siobhan? What is your favorite space or favorite onboard experience?
Y'all know what my spot was. I listen. I stayed at the 1400 bar. I told you I'm a people watcher, so I just like to be around and just be in the mix of it. But just I feel like it just called to me every night. I had to be there. I had to be at the 1400 bar, and it was just like just being there and just being able to just like have conversations with people and just sit back and relax and just kind of it was like the perfect space for me, which I know that's weird, it's a bar, but we really didn't spend a lot of time in Surfside. I mean, almost, I know we didn't have like kids with us, but it was like, all right, creeper, you're hanging out on Surfside again. Like, you want to be that person, right? That old girl with the camera, like, hanging out with kids, we always at Surfside. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think for me, it was definitely 1400. And then when we crashed Sig on her live, and she had that little space behind, like,
that's what I was about to say.
Excursions, yeah, that was perfect. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, man, we just stole her space, but she didn't care. She had another one.
That was space number 2. You know.
Okay.
But Chicago, I did want to add on to that 1400. That was a great bar, but and a lot of their bars were great. But that one, because it had the comfortable seat, it was like a whole conversational area.
It was.
Whereas most other bars on other ships, I mean, you got the bar, maybe you'll have a couple of chairs, somewhere else. But that was like a whole conversational living room. It
was like being at home. That's how comfortable you felt.
Yeah.
And you almost didn't want to leave. Like, it's like, who's going to be the first one to leave?
Right.
So I'm going to cheat for my answer because I have to. But, sir, I really loved Surfside, y'all. And when I was going back and thinking about why did I love it so much, it wasn't the activities, it wasn't the things to do. Like, what I really just loved about Surfside was how cute it was. I'm a sucker for a cute, Instagrammable spot, and Surfside was like full of them.
It was perfect really for you, though.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And even like RJ loved it, and he didn't participate in any of the activities. They were really too young for him. But we loved just being there, especially at nighttime. It was so cute and pretty and lit up well at night. We just liked the atmosphere there. But so that was probably my favorite location on the ship. But favorite experience, 1400. I'm not a bar person, but the experiences that we had at 1400, just all of us coming together at night after a whole day of running through the ship and vlogging and doing all the things, we just went there and relaxed at night and chilled and had some delicious cocktails and talked about our experiences on the ship so far and our experiences at home and out, everything. And it was just a vibe like that. It's hard to top that, because that was one of my favorite parts of this trip.
So I have a question then. I mean, we all like bar 1400, but was it because we were all there? If you were on the ship just alone with your families, do you think it would have been the same experience?
I don't think it would. Not for me, it wouldn't have been, because I typically don't hang out at the bar. I probably would not have even thought to go there if I hadn't known all my friends was there.
Right.
What about you?
No, I mean, I think I tend to agree, because I think the first 2 nights we didn't even go there. So I think I probably agree with that too, that I probably would not have hung out there. But now that I understand the experience of what we had of it, I think most of it was because we were able to go there and not be content creators. We were able to go there and just be people on a cruise, enjoying each other's company. And we say all the time, we love to meet people. We don't have adult friends in our area, so when we get to hang out with people on cruise ships and just have conversations and get to know them, like, that was genuinely how we felt when we were there. It was just like, we can just kind of relax and hang out with people and get to know them on a personal level. And I think being in that area and, like you said, making it comfortable and you feel like you're in your living room, I think it kind of just brought it all together. So, but yeah, probably not. I probably wouldn't be hanging out there with my family either.
But one thing I think we're always content creators, because I mean, if you do something like fall off a chair, there are people with cameras all the time.
True.
Capturing you.
To be fair, if someone were to fall off a chair at 1400 bar, my footage would only show them on the floor. I wouldn't have shown the fact that they fell. So if a person decided to put that out there, that would be them. That's my thoughts.
I was just, saying, I mean, a hypothetical situation.
Hypothetically, yeah. Phil and G said, how much of the ship did each of y'all really enjoy, and is 1 week really enough to get the full iconic experience? No. I'll let you ladies. I have my thoughts, but I'll let y'all expound on that.
Well, I mean, to me, even with the same with the Celebrity Ascent, and the same with we was on Wonder for only 3 days. Well, we was on the Ascent for 3 days too, but and we were on Icon for a week. So, but it was like so much ship. I can say I probably stepped foot in 95% of the areas, but I didn't experience 90 to 95% of the areas. So I think I experienced the overlook the most. But some of the areas I focused on, okay, what are areas that I would likely spend a lot of time in. My goal was not to even try to spend a lot of time in the areas because I knew I wouldn't, and I didn't want to disappoint myself or try to wear myself out. Mm-hmm. So I only focused on different areas, but I tried to walk the entire ship and see, all of the spaces. I did miss the spa. I think that's the only place that I missed. But
yeah, it was definitely hard to really experience every spot. Yeah. Like you said, even if you step foot in every spot, did you really experience it like you would have had you had more time on the ship?
Right. I'm honestly, you got access to more spaces than we have. Well, I don't think we may have touched 70% of that ship. We only found the spa because we hung out with Ray and Kiki in between, like after dinner one night, and they were like, "Here's the spa." I was like, "Oh, we had at that point." Never saw the gym. Like it was just some spaces we just never were able to touch, step foot in. So,
yeah. Same here. I never saw the inside of the gym. I never stepped into the casino. Just like you said, you made it. Welcome in, Mr. Bucket List. Thanks for being here. Mr. Bucket List was also on the ship with us, so definitely throw your thoughts in too, Mr. Bucket List. There were places that we unfortunately didn't get to, and even though we probably stepped foot in about 95% of the places, did we really experience them like we would have liked to? No. But I'm gonna say this: do y'all think that was the goal? Do you think if the goal may have been, how do we get these people to book again? Let's give them just enough time to put their fingertip in everywhere, but they're going to have to really come back to experience it all. That's kind of where I feel like they were going with all those neighborhoods.
Yeah. Because I've always said I want to be able to go on a ship where I'm not able to touch every space, and I want to be able to go back again and experience something new. But y'all, I was so tired when I got off that ship. Like I was exhausted. It took me a week to get my bearings together, and I was like, "Now I should not be this tired getting off this ship." But it was like so much going on all the time. I didn't want to go to sleep, so I was just up. Like, come on now, it's 3:00. Go to bed. What you doing?
Yes.
Right. It was hard to take our own advice because we always tell new cruisers, don't try to do everything on the ship. Yes. And what did we do on Icon? We tried to do everything on the ship.
Everything.
Ray said he wants to go on Star and Utopia. And I did see someone asked if we were booked on Star. Any of you ladies booked on Star as of right now? No.
No.
No. We aren't either. No. Sorry, we are not. We saw this one already. Jess said, So Jess said I was tapped in on Sid Cruiser. She was finding all the spots. Yolo said, I wished I would have tried a couple of the bars that I missed. Yeah. Hey, Miss Carla, welcome in.
Hello.
So we have two questions that I saw. One was How was the entertainment on the ship? Let me see who asked that. That was from Deborah Webb Stokes. How was the entertainment on the ship? Y'all mind if I take that one first?
No, go ahead.
So I really enjoyed the entertainment. I thought that it was great. I always loved the water shows. Those are like the aqua show is always one of my favorite royal things. It's one of the things I love about Oasis class ships. So I was excited to see how they would elevate it on Icon. What I loved is they use way better music than they did on the
Mhm.
previous ships. It's like a lot of the music I feel like they used before was kind of unrecognizable. Like it was good music, but just stuff I hadn't heard. I felt like I was singing along with Aqua
Yes,
Show this time,
yes.
and I really, really liked that. Let me see. Somebody else asked about the Aqua Show too. Oh, Liam, the restaurant in the Aqua Dome, and how was the Aqua Dome? So the water show was a part of the Aqua Dome. I thought that whole setup was fabulous. I'm gonna
Mhm.
come back to the restaurant because I want to hear what Siobhan and Sig have to say about the entertainment on board.
Yeah. I love the entertainment on board. I feel like a lot of the things that they try to bring like elements from other ships, like the parade. I like the fact that they did that more than once because I feel like we were on Allure, we saw it, and they only did it one time. So I like that they gave you different options. The balloon drop. I don't know if they're still doing that like a every night thing, but I feel like that was something that would like bring people into the promenade area. So it was more than just like the shows. I feel like there were little pockets of entertainment and different activities that brought people together and also kept you entertained. Even they had like ice shows for kids, like in families. Like they had things that was, separated and for, if you were a family or you were just a couple or, they had different things for everybody. So as far as I'm concerned, they had great options for entertainment. The entertainment was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought the entertainment was like just superb. I mean, I that was the best entertainment that I've seen on the ship. Now, mind you, see, I'm not a big Royal Caribbean Oasis of the class or just Royal Caribbean fan. Period. So I don't know. I haven't sailed a lot of their ships. Just the Majesty of the Seas in 2001. Then with you all, Wonder of the Seas. So this is my third time around with Royal Caribbean. So I'm not familiar with like all of the standard shows that they have across the ships and everything. But I would say that this entertainment was the best entertainment that I've seen on a cruise line. And even though like when we were on the Wonder, I actually missed the diving show. So I've never seen a diving show on Wonder of the Seas.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, or did I see the diving show? Didn't we?
I know me and
It
Siobhan
was bad
went.
that night.
Yeah.
That was you guys. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't think I said. Yeah, I haven't. I never saw it. So if this is better than what was on the Wonder, I'm like, okay, this is. Yeah, it was good. The Wizard of Oz, the ice show. Everything. I did see bits of the parade, what I could see, because I kind of got there late, so I was kind of like behind people, but I was, able to see, through people and everything. But yeah, it was great entertainment. I really enjoyed it. So
Yeah.
mhm.
It's interesting. Me and Ray were having this conversation the other day. Because we've always said that the best on ship entertainment that we've had has been Disney and Disney's Broadway shows.
Hmm.
Wizard of Oz got really, really close to Disney level production on a cruise ship. Like that's the closest I've seen to
Yeah.
a Disney production on a ship. It's kind of right up there with it. But that was interesting because I always loved the Aqua Show, like I said, but I never felt like their other productions were as good as Disney's
Okay.
productions. But Wizard of Oz was something. So
Mhm.
yeah. Let's see what else we got. We got some more questions. Oh, Yolo said Royals Entertainment is top notch.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
And
the Aquadome Marketplace, Liam asked about as
yes,
well.
that's right.
Yeah.
Which
I was there 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. That was one of my favorite places to grab a meal, especially because at dinner time, I don't like, like big dinners and anything, and that was like, what they had there, it was just like perfect for picking up a little bowl of this or that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I had options there. So, and I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Them
did
crepes
too.
had me in a chokehold.
Them crepes were good. The ginger was good. The
Yes.
Mediterranean spot feta.
Yeah, it was all good.
I was there a good 3 or 4 times myself too.
And if anything, I feel now this is strange for me to say, but I feel like I would have to go back. You know, of course, if it was cheaper, but I would have to go back to even experience some of the other options. You know, that I could have gotten because I think they had well, I know they had the gluten-free crepes, but I was never at a point where I was empty enough. You know, I was always
Right,
full.
right.
So there's a lot of things I was just too full to, you know, try different things, you know. So yeah.
You know, that's something I was going to ask about too, because in our past Cruise Kibitz episodes, we've always talked about my method of multiple meals and Siobhan's method of multiple meals. Do you guys think that y'all went after y'all methods of getting multiple meals in every day? I did. I definitely did.
Man, the boarding day, I had to tell Brendan. Brendan was like, offer me so like, man, I don't even want nothing else to eat. Like, I can't eat another thing. He was like, ice cream, please. I just don't offer me nothing else.
I think I ate Sorrento's like every single night.
I think I ate Sorrento's at the minimum twice a day. Like I had to have it. I don't know why I had to have it.
Because it was there.
It was there.
It was there. Welcome in to Life of Lomax. Thank you for being here. Hey, fam. So quick pause for the calls again. Thank you, 45 people, for being here. We know that you may be tuned in via Team Reese Travels or Sid Cruiser or Parkers on the Go. But if you are not subscribed to our actual podcast channel, which is Cruise Kibitz, please go and give that channel a subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it. So we can bring you more content like this from that channel. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Going back to Liam's question about the Aquadome, one of the things that I noticed with the restaurants on this ship, did you guys notice how all of the specialty dining restaurants were like weaved into the neighborhoods instead of like separated like they are on Icon or on Oasis class? Like the Hooked Seafood, you could actually sit outside of Hooked and watch the Aqua show if you wanted to. Yes. You had to walk through Playmakers to get to Absolute Zero. Like it was, what was the Italian spot? Giovanni's. Like right in the promenade with all the bars around.
I ain't like that.
Yeah, that was a little weird setup for that one. But the rest of them, I thought, I liked how they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? What other questions you got? Don't forget to keep dropping your questions in the chat, you guys. Sybil asked, was it worth it? Is that a question that we're ready to answer today, y'all? What y'all think?
No, because I still have some vlogs to put out, and I think we answered that at the end.
Okay. I thought so. That's why I phrased it that way.
I gotta start my daily vlogs on that. So clips right now, some of my favorites. So, but I'm saving that for the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe we need a Cruise Kibitz wrap up icon.
Yeah, I think you should do that. Yeah.
So we'll bring that back. Let's see. We talked about the cabins, the food, the embarkation, entertainment, the price. Anything else that you all want to share about your experiences on Icon that we did not get to?
I have a question for you, Kiki. Did you, because I know a lot of times we work out, and I never went to the gym either. I saw it.
What?
Did you walk the track?
No, girl, I ain't worked out nothing. And I had in my bag my little Cruise Kibitz workout shirt and my little workout pants and my gym shoes, baby. That stuff still packed. It never got
I brought gym clothes because I was gonna work out with y'all. I actually packed gym clothes.
Why didn't she tell? Why are we just now finding out?
That we would have went and got her and dragged her down there.
I actually packed gym clothes. I packed. Because I was like, they're going to work out. They said they want to work out. They want to go to the gym. I'm going to go.
I need to see some footage of your gym clothes on the ship.
We'll see it to the next cruise because it won't be on that one. But I did. I actually brought, I was like, you know, I'm going to surprise them and I'm going to work out with them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
And nobody went to the gym. I'm feeling deep. I really did.
Yeah, we need footage.
Right. We came off this ship almost a month ago, and now she talking about
I had my gym clothes.
They mentioned it on the ship.
Matter of fact, I wore one of the shirts I was gonna work out in, that Marvel shirt. Yeah, that's what I was gonna work out in. I wore it to brunch one day because ain't nobody working out, so ain't nobody said nothing about the gym, so I'm just going to put this on.
I was asking Kiki because that was that track that was the nicest ship track I've been on, because yes, I mean the way I think because it was lower, because it was on deck 5. So it's lower, every time we walk around, when we were on Wonder of the Seas and we walk around, we got a nice aft view, but the deck was higher. So when it was lower, it was just a much beautiful view. And I mean, to me, it was like mesmerizing. Mm-hmm. And then the fact that, the track was so long. So it was a very nice track. So,
yeah. Oh, yeah. I never even, where was it even at? Was it?
Deck 5, right outside it ran around 1400. Because you had outside space. That was the track that we were crossing to get from 1400 to that outside space. There was a track.
That's why I ran into Rover getting off the elevator. She was coming in from outside. Yeah, I guess that's where her potty is.
She might have been on the track.
No, I didn't go on the track. She was coming in from her potty break. And I was coming out of the elevator, and that's where I saw Rover. I ain't go out there.
I said, oh, no, I didn't go on the track. No. Don't get it twisted. I didn't do that.
I didn't go on the track. I just saw Rover coming off the track.
Thanks for clarifying. Yeah.
Hey, welcome in, my cruising family. Thank you for being here, Peter. Welcome into Happily Ever Yachty. Yachty was on the ship with us as well. It took me 4 days to find Yachty. Yeah, that's how big that ship was.
I saw Yachty every day. Yachty was like, I ain't seen Kiki yet. I was like, girl, I just left Kiki 5 minutes ago.
You know where we ran into each other at? St. Kitts.
Are you serious?
We was outside. I'm pretty sure the first place I saw Yachty was St. Kitts. Wow. Thea is here. Welcome, Thea. That sounds like a no. That's what it was, Thea. Daisy right in the building. Welcome in, Daisy. My cruising family said walking that ship for a week was the workout. You are absolutely correct.
It was.
Liam's having fun. Said, who goes on the ship to work out? Me and Sig normally do. Me and Sig usually get together and work out when we're on the ship together.
They try to make me feel bad.
Yeah. We even said we were gonna do that water aerobics class. We never got to that.
Yeah, we never did. Now that would have been fun.
I would have did that.
Siobhan, nah, you pushing it. Nah. You are pushing it, ma'am. William said, if Disney's entertainment wasn't the best, then it would be a huge fail for an entertainment conglomerate that Disney is. Yeah, they got to keep that title.
They got to.
But I'm telling you, with that shit, Royal was trying to come for it now. Yolo said, I think I saw Yachty every day too. She and her boo.
Yachty and Pa. Ma and Pa was all over that ship.
Yachty said every time she would ask somebody for me, somebody just saw me. Thea said, was going on the ship worth it? No, money-wise. So that's what we said we would get back to in another Cruise Kibitz vlog, I think, because we still have content to put out. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I can't remember everything. I'm finding things as I put the content together and put it out that I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. It was kind of a whirlwind.
It does seem like a big blur, after the fact. But it's like when that happens, it is like when you put your vlogs together, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember that. It just helps you to recall certain things, So, yeah.
The traveling food. Oh, I'm sorry. Jacqueline Jones is here. Welcome in, Jacqueline Jones. And then the traveling foodie said, "Hey, first of all, hey y'all, hey traveling foodie. How much did y'all drop to go on Icon?" Whew. I don't even know if I want to talk about it.
We spent for our cabin. Even after the upgrade, the Royal Up, I think it was 3,600. Royal Up was 140, so like 37. And then I got off of the ship only spending $200, but 100 of that was in the casino. So
Nice.
I don't know if that counts.
Nice.
So
I had
yeah.
the biggest onboard expense bill that I've ever had on a ship. I
Really?
didn't know what I bought. What did I'm like? I was looking at the bill like, what did I do on this ship? Where did this come from? I don't even know.
Yeah, but
But
we paid. I actually roomed with somebody on this ship, and our balcony was about 3,100. So, in splitting that, that's about what I would normally pay on, a week cruise or something like that on another ship. So I didn't feel as big of a pinch, as a lot of people. And then that balcony, that 3,100 balcony today is what, 6, 7,000 or something like that. So,
More than
so we
seven.
got in, yeah, we got in at the very beginning. So a little bit lucky. Yeah.
Yeah.
I we paid, I don't remember the exact number, but it was somewhere between like 4 and 4,500.
Mhm.
Um, but I remember that because the only cruise I've ever taken that was more expensive was this one, was the 7 day Disney cruise that we did.
Okay.
This next to that, this was our most expensive cruise, and I
Okay.
thought it was a lot of money. But I will say, once we got on, I did not feel the level of nickel and diming that I normally feel from
Yeah.
Royal. I
Mhm.
felt like there were a lot of included food options. The specialty dining we did because we chose to do it. We never did it because we felt like we needed better food options. There was plenty of
Mhm.
complimentary food options. There
Right.
was plenty of entertainment that was free. There was plenty of drink fairies that was taken care of us. So,
Love the drink berries.
shout out to the fairies. Thank y'all. We love y'all.
Thank y'all.
And I still don't understand what I spent the extra money on the ship on. I just, aside from the regular gratuities, and we did pay a few times for RJ to stay late at the kids club. You have to pay for that if they stay past a certain time.
Right.
And then we tried 2 or 3 different specialty dining spots, so that's probably where the bulk of our extra expenses came
Mhm.
from. But yeah, I mean, we got a lot for the money that we spent, I
Mhm.
thought.
Yeah.
Thea said, "Did you guys fly to the port?" Yes, yes, I
Yes.
did. Yeah. Did you flew too, Siobhan, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I,
And Sig Uber. There you go. From our
Boo.
Liam said, "Have to get your drink on the go. On the go." YOLO said, "Yes, Adventure Ocean late night add up. It does add up when you do it a few times."
mm.
Um, Liam said, "Can y'all imagine those people who only did 3 days on the Icon?"
Oh goodness, no.
No,
Uh-uh.
Yachty did a 3 day and she was like, nah, I'm coming back. So
Yeah.
she did a 3 day and she did an inaugural.
Same
Um,
with Damien and Quanda.
yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And even
Hmm.
that, so that's a total of what, 10 days for them? I don't think they still got enough of the shit.
Yeah. YOLO said, "RCL does not owe me anything."
Mm-mm, not at all.
One thing we didn't talk about the ports.
Mm.
Did you guys have anything you want to share about your experience at the port? I know not everybody has those vlogs out, so we want to hold some stuff for the vlogs. But if there's anything you want to share about the port day experience, getting off the ship, getting back on Coco K, all of those things, what do you think?
I'll share about St. Thomas, which I'm kind of upset about, is how our day got cut short a little bit, and you don't think it makes a lot of a difference. I
Um,
know, like everybody don't get up at 4:45 in the morning, like Cheryl, and be ready to get off the ship by 6:30. Um, but it makes, like, for us, I'm already like a nervous Nelly anyway about getting back to the ship. Brandon was worse than me, so it was some things that I felt like we could have got done. He was just like, "Oh, I really don't want to leave the port because we got to be back by a certain time." So I was just like, "Okay." So we really, in St. Thomas, honestly, we went around, walked around the port area. and we just sat down in between the ships for like an hour and just like looked at both ships and caught the breeze and just kind of took in the vibe of St. Thomas. But we didn't really leave because it was like, the time was cut short. I wish I know why. I wish I knew why, but maybe it's because the Apex was there, is what I'm thinking. And I think maybe they both had to, like, somebody had to leave first. That's just a thought.
Yeah, I guess you can't both sail away at the same time.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I think I got up and I was about to get off the ship, before they let the gangway down, but I thought I'd wait until they did that.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Good idea. Good thing. I mean, unless you just was up for a swim. I don't know.
No, but actually, I've never been to either island before, so I did get up early on both and like took a land tour and everything. So it was interesting. And then was at Coco Cay. I went to Hideaway Beach at Coco Cay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice time.
We had a great time there.
Yeah.
And the only thing that made me mad was that the pizza there was better than the Sorrento's pizza on the ship, and I couldn't take it back to the ship. I wanted to take several gluten-free pizzas with me. They were so good. But yeah, so I enjoyed that, really.
So Yachty did the 3 days and the 7-day inaugural and said it still wasn't enough.
I can definitely believe that.
I believe it too. But Yachty did her thing, pushing out that content in that 3 days. Listen, Yachty took advantage of them 3 days. She deserved those 7 days.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Liam's having fun says St. Thomas, in my opinion, isn't a great port of call. See, I feel like, and I'm be kind of blunt, I feel like St. Thomas was a waste of a day, the way that they did it. Because I tried to get off. I got off. I walked around the port for a little bit. Really didn't feel like I had the time to go out and do a whole lot. And I think I like left my wallet on board or something and had to come back on and get that and try to get off again. And it's like, okay, well now it's 12 something. We only here till 1:30. I think like it was just, it was a waste of a day. I would have rather had it be a sea day, a planned sea day. And I could just took full advantage of the whole sea day. Because once you have your mindset on it's a port day, what I'm going to do, and then you try to wrap your brain around, well, now it's not really a port day no more because we got to be back on so early. Now what do we do? I don't know. It was a little weird feeling. But, yeah, I didn't like it. And even when I'm going through the footage now, I'm like, man, I don't even know if I got to vlog on this day. Yeah, on the go, Yolo said, not get off and walk around. You need an excursion, I think. Yeah, you do. You need to be able to get out. And the places are not, even the last time we were in St. Thomas, we just went to a local beach. It was still like a 20-25 minute ride just to get to the beach. So, what? I'm
not like you can just get off and walk. Yeah.
Liam said, other than shopping and beach. Yep. Yolo said, how did you like Hideaway Beach? I had the kiddo, so I couldn't participate. Same here, Yolo. I wasn't able to participate either, but it sounds like you
had a good time. Y'all missed a good time. I'm going to tell you, I feel like that's probably the best thing that Royal did.
Think so? They come to get you, sure?
They got to be.
On mute.
I think that's the best thing they did, but also in my opinion, and I don't know, whoever else went there, maybe you could chime in. I feel like it was almost giving Virgin Voyages private island vibes.
Oh, see, I don't know. I never been to Virgin Voyages private island.
Okay. And I agree, but I thought it was better than Virgin Islands.
Now I agree with that. I do agree with that, but it was definitely giving those vibes. I've never had a champagne gun thing. I experienced that for the first time. That was weird. I don't know if I'll do that again. But it was really like it was a good time. I really did enjoy it there, and I almost did not want to leave. And whoever thought of that heated pool is a genius.
Oh my goodness.
That was much needed because that water where we were was cold.
It was therapeutic. Oh no, the water on the in the little lagoon area, because this is
Mhm.
basically a little lagoon area.
Mhm.
It was like ice water,
Yeah.
and like just going and being in it, it was almost therapeutic, and you didn't even want to get out. Like the second you got out, you just had to make it your business to get back in. We spent all day at the pool.
That pool was nice, yeah.
It was nice, yeah.
Em said, "Who called the cops?" Yolo said, "That's right. We saw you, kid. Yeah, we did. We ran into Yolo um at where were we? We weren't at the water park. I don't think when we saw Yolo. I think we were at the lagoon when we saw Yolo on Coco K. But that I did. I love that they have the adults only area, but I was kind of sad. I'm like, all my friends at the adults only. I gotta go to the water park. But we had a great time. We enjoyed the water park. I could not pull into Coco Key and let RJ see all them water slides and stuff everywhere. Like, no, you going to the King Club. I'm going to Hideaway. What do you guys think of Hideaway on the ship? Did you guys experience that?
I did.
You didn't?
I didn't either.
Yeah, I went, and well, of course, I tend to always, go early and then leave when it starts to get crowded. So that's what I did. So I didn't experience like overcrowding or anything because I heard a little bit about that, but I was long gone by then. And I had one of the beds the day that I went to hang out there. I had one of the beds around the pool, so actually got in the pool because which I never do. You all know I never do water things on the ship. Yeah. This ship was the first time I did water the pool slides and all this other stuff. So
all the things.
Yeah. So, but I enjoyed the Hideaway on the ship. But again, I wasn't there when there were a lot of people there either.
Yeah. See, when I saw Hideaway on the ship, it was a lot of people there.
I was gone.
It was very crowded. And I was just looking over, like from the water park area. When we went back at nighttime, there was nobody there, but everything was closed down. The pool was closed. All of that stuff was closed down. Everything was netted up. We really just went there to see what it looked like because we hadn't been. But yeah, I didn't really get to experience it. So
yeah.
But I will say that I cannot imagine spending a lot of time at the Hideaway, like in the dead of summer, June, July, August.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't look like there was shade.
There was a lot of shade. No.
Like, I mean, unless there's an overcast day or partially cloudy days, like you are out there baking in the sun. Mm-hmm. I mean, everywhere. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Leanne Travel said boarding time at 1:30 was so wrong. I purchased an excursion on the port, but it was rushed. Yeah, it was too early.
Yeah, way
too early. Yolo said too small. They need to remove those beds. All from Hideaway. I've heard a couple people say that.
Yes, that are in. I mean, yeah, they're in the way. Yeah.
Deborah said, "Were there enough things to do on the ship on sea days?" Yeah. I felt like there was plenty to do on sea days. There was lots of activities going on.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time where I've been a steady advocate for cruise naps. Like I'm always scared I'm gonna miss it. I was like, I gotta take a nap. Like I have just exhausted myself. It's so much to do, and there's never been a time where I was just like, man, I'm just bored. Like, what's next? It like even if you didn't look at the details of what was going on throughout the day or look at the app, it was still like a point where you could run into something to do. Mm-hmm. So I was like, man, I gotta go to the cabin. I gotta recharge. Like I can't keep going like this.
That's funny because we had kind of a group chat going, and at one point, me and Sig were like linking up and like, let's see what Siobhan did. And Brandon was like, Siobhan is asleep right now. He was like, I don't think I should wake her. Everybody was like, no, don't do that. Do not wake her. Oh man, but we had a good time, y'all.
Yeah.
All right. We've gone through all the things we wanted to chat about. I don't see that there are any more questions in the chat either. So, ladies, is there anything that you have coming up that you want to share before we end the live and move on with the rest of our Wednesday evenings?
Siobhan.
Oh, well, I mean, gosh, I'll be talking for days. We always got something going on. So tomorrow, if I can actually edit this video, we should have a video premiered at around about 6:30, and then we of course have Talk to Me Thursdays. Do not forget that we also are having another Love and Marriage show coming up. Yes, we already have 3 new contestants that just said you have to do it again. So we will have one the second Thursday in March, because the third Thursday we will actually be on our Parker Fam group cruise, and we have some members in the chat who will be joining us. So we're pretty excited about that. Yeah, so that's what we have going on in the near and immediate future.
Awesome. And that you just reminded me, there was a question in the chat earlier about did we have any upcoming cruises coming up. So if you have more you want to share, feel free to do that too.
Sure. Sure. We have Shay's graduation cruise that is going to be on the Carnival Sunshine out of Charleston, South Carolina. That is going to be June 17th through the 22nd. We will also be on the Celebrity Beyond in October 13th. That is the content creators, BYOC, Come As You Are, group cruise. And then, of course, we have Reconnecting at Sea in February of next year.
Yes. So while we were talking about how amazing the food on Ascent was and how the Icon food didn't compare to an Ascent, you have your opportunity to get on the Ascent and enjoy some delicious food. Now, it is a couples cruise, but you can join us, and you still have time to go get a boo if you don't have one right now. So
BYOB, bring your own boo.
Bring your own.
Bring your own boo. Don't come on there look for nobody else. Bring your own boo now. So Clarence, come on out the closet.
Yes. Come on, Clarence.
He'll be there.
Okay.
All right, Sig, what do you have coming up? Anything you want to share?
Well, hopefully I will have a vlog out for you on Icon this Sunday. I haven't gotten started yet, but hopefully I'll be there. And I'm trying to get around to doing premieres, but that's provided that I finish the vlog on time. And I changed my time to either 4 or 4:15, but the last couple of weeks I've just been running late, so I just went ahead and published it. But hopefully maybe this Sunday we'll have a premiere about 4:15ish or so. We will see. The other things, let me see. Cruises. I have 2 group cruises. One is for Thanksgiving. I cruise every Thanksgiving, and this one is it was just a cruise for me and my family, and I've opened it up to just other people, so it's not like a solo group cruise or anything like that. But it is on the back again on the Carnival Celebration, so we'll be there for 7 days. And then I do have my solo group cruise number 3, which I have not put out a wide announcement yet. I did announce it to my channel members and Facebook group. But hopefully this week I'll have a video on that. But it's in 2026. That's group cruise number 3 on NCL Epic, and it's a port heavy cruise going to several islands. So that's what I have on deck.
And don't be afraid, because you said 2026. Cruises are booking fast. They are. Cabins are limited, and they are booking into 2026. So if you want to jump on a cruise, jump on that one.
Yes. No more. Gone are the days of let's wait for a good deal to show up later.
There are no more good deals.
Book it. When you see it and you want it, go ahead and put that deposit down. You can always cancel it later if you need to.
Right.
You better take it, or it might be gone.
And it's NCL, so that deposit is non-refundable up until the payment due date. So hey.
There you go. So let's see, what does Team Reese have coming up? Well, if you did not catch right before the live, we premiered our St. Kitts vlog today, so you can always go back and catch that. That is up on the YouTube channel. We will probably have a new vlog Friday as well. If not Friday, definitely Sunday. And then we go live every other Sunday for Sunday Shenanigans. So this Sunday we will not be live because we were just live this past Sunday. So we'll be live the following Sunday. We also just got off of RJ and I just got off of a mother-son cruise on the MSC Magnifica. So as soon as the Icon vlogs are finished, you guys will start to see some MSC content from Team Reach, which that's new to us. So definitely looking forward to pushing out that content as well. As far as upcoming cruises, we do have some things coming up, but however, our channel members have to be the first to know that. So we will share that information soon once we share it with our members. But other than that, we're just excited about all the things that are already happening, all the trips that we've been able to take in the last few months, and the things that are to come. And we appreciate you guys for being along for the ride. So,
Be Quiet Media asked when the couples cruise was again.
Oh, the couples cruise is February 16th through 23rd, 2025 on the Celebrity Ascent. And if you are interested in booking the cruise or even just want more information for that cruise, you can reach out to Team Reach Travels, you can reach out to Parkers on the Go, or you can reach out to your favorite couple. Either one of those couples can get you booked, and we are super excited about that cruise too. So definitely would love to have
send out our email blast about all the happenings that we have going on so far. So make sure you at least put your name on the list to get information. But pretty soon that email list is going to be down to people who book, and they're going to know all the information first. So if you are interested, hit one of us up.
Yes, absolutely. And look, I had lost the chat. I had to pull it back up here. YOLO says, see, that's what I'm talking about. Notice. Yes. I need to try it. So there you go. Nice cruise, Kibitz. Hope to see the next one. Thank you, Liam.
Yes. Thank you, Liam.
We will, to be determined when the next one will be.
We're trying to do better, but I don't know what happened in 2023 where our lives was just like, you know what?
Yeah,
we don't have time for this right now, so we're trying to do better.
That's the honest to God truth, y'all. It's never that we don't want to do it. It's never that we're not feeling up to it. It's just our. Imagine the three of us who are all taking our own individual cruises all the time, and then trying to collide or combine those schedules to make time to do it. But we are going to do that. We promise you, we are not gone. We just have to. You have to. Sometimes you have to evaluate the priorities. And the priorities leading into last year and the beginning of this year were Team Reese and Sid Cruiser and Parkers on the Go. Cruise Kibitz will have its day to be the priority again. And when that happens, you will be the first to know about it.
Exactly.
So, M said, have fun watching all you ladies. You ladies have to do this again. Absolutely.
Well,
M said to have the three of you on at once. For sure, you will see it again. Make sure you are subscribed to Cruise Kibitz because that's where normally you would see us all three together all the time. The live streams are a little different. We like to broadcast those out through all the different channels, but our regular podcast you normally would only find on the Cruise Kibitz channel. So
yes.
All right, what do you think, Sig? What? How you feeling about it?
Ladies, this was good, but I think we should call this a podcast.
You know what? I agree.
I agree too. We'll see you guys next time. And until then, happy cruising.